Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTbase.com. Welcome to this week's Commitments of Traders review. Today we're going to have a look at the 17th COT report of this year, and as usual we're going to start off with the changes in commercials positions. So here we go. As you can see, we've got rough rice on top of our list with a 29% change in commercials positions. As you may see on this 52 weeks time range, this may actually be the largest change. It is of course a bullish COT change signal, and what is very good for us is we have a pretty decent decline in the market when we receive this signal. So this may actually be a effective signal in the next couple of days, early of next week. Let's jump to the 5-year chart and see how extreme this market is. You may see that we have reached more bearish extreme levels, but of course this was when we had this rally. So maybe this top that has developed here is coming from that fact that we had this relative bearish extreme in the market. If you look at the 5-year chart, of course, you can see that we are a little bit away from those extremes, at least with this change in traders' positions. So it seems that now they're headed towards the bullish extreme. Of course, they're still closer to the bearish one right now. So that's quite interesting, and you can also see how well the market reacts to these extremes. So I think that should be considered seriously in this market. Let's move on and have a look at the coffee market, where we have a 26% change. Here we go. You can see the change size over here. Again, we're talking about a much larger change than average, possibly the largest one again in the last 52 weeks. And again, we have a market where we have prices falling when we receive this bullish COT change signal. Jumping to the 5-year chart, you can see that we have reached a relative bullish extreme. Of course, you may see there's still some space left, roughly about 20,000 contracts in case of commercials, and roughly the same for large speculators to reach those significant bullish extremes. You may see the last major extreme was this bearish one back in 2016, and since then prices have declined. So be careful. This large change may affect prices in the near term. I'm not confident that this is going to be the end of this decline, and that we would see a rally starting off. Of course it could be, but we would be more in an obvious situation if we've reached these all-time levels. Let's move on to Russell 2000 with a 24% change in commercials positions. The same change can be seen in large speculators. We're talking about bearish COT change signal, pretty large as you may see, and but here we had a decent decline on Friday. So maybe this is going to be continuing in the next couple of days. The 5-year chart, here we go. You can see that we're moving away from bullish extreme levels. As I have been talking about Russell 2000 in the past couple of reviews, that's an interesting situation to see since prices are so high. So you have to look at other indexes and see whether the picture is similar or not. Let's jump over to large speculators COT Extreme. We've got two markets, the Chicago wheat and live cattle, where we have all-time COT Extreme both in commercials and large speculators. Let's start with the Chicago wheat. Here we go. So this is a all-time bullish COT Extreme happening after a bit of a decline that was going on for a few months in the market. We did not reach those all-time lows, or not all-time lows, but at least on this 5-year chart, the lows that I'm just pointing to. But nevertheless, this extreme can be significant enough to push prices back on the rally mode. Live cattle, our next market. Huge rise in prices, you may see. So we're not surprised to see this bearish COT extreme coming. Because of the dynamics of this rally, I think we should be very cautious with any sudden trade. This, as you can see, this extreme has been widening slowly and steadily. This can continue on for many weeks, months before we reach that top. So, but it does signal that stress levels have reached an all-time high in the live cattle market. Last market for this review is the Mexican peso with 135 report extreme. Here we have the 5-year chart, and you may see that this is a bearish COT extreme, but Of course, you can also see that there's very large space left to reach those huge bearish all-time extreme levels. So this can continue on, and we may see the continuation of this rally. It's hard to tell right now, but of course it is a relative extreme. 135 report means that for more than 2 years we haven't seen such an extreme. This can push prices back down. Okay, that is going to be all for this review. Don't forget, you can look at other COT charts for free on our COT charts page, and of course you can do a more detailed and in-depth COT analysis on this page if you would like. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great weekend. Take care. Goodbye.